some.
Well, that's all right. Just cost it. Put it all down.
And whatever piping you've got is all lead. It'll have to be replaced with copper, you know.
Listen, all I'm interested in is bright lights, dolly birds, and a good return on my money. You start telling me too much about your side of the job, and I might begin to wonder what's happening to all that valuable lead you'll be taking out.
Well, somebody's got to get shot of it, haven't they?
That's all right. I won't say anything. Just get me that estimate so I can get it to Yardley, will you?
You'll get it at the end of the week, mate.
End of today would be better.
You're in your element over this, aren't you?
Here, listen, I'll tell you what. Let's go and see the councillor, shall we? See if we can G him up. Come on, then.
No, I think that's all. I seem to live on less and less these days.
I wish we did.
Morning.
I do.
What is it, Alf? Put tuppence on everything because it's a bank holiday?
No, I'm just open for the morning, that's all. Otherwise, I'd be dashing at the door to say I wasn't. It's as broad as long.
Well, we just wondered if there was any news
about the planning.
Yeah, that's right.
You heard about this disco, Emily?
Pardon?
Oh, yeah. Mr. Baldwin and some of his mates are thinking of turning that old warehouse on Rosamond Street into a wine bar and disco, wasn't it?
Really?
I'm surprised you've not heard about it. Everybody else has.
I think Ken must have been making inquiries down at the town hall.
I'm damn sure he has, from what he was saying last night.
Oh, well, saves us telling everyone, doesn't it?
It saves you whispering in corners.
Oh, come on now, who's been whispering? We're just going to take an old warehouse that no one knows what to do with, spend a fortune on it so people can enjoy themselves. Now, there's no law against that, is there?
Well, there might be. At least I hope so, if it's going to mean a dreadful noise every
come on,
night.
Emily, what do you mean dreadful noise? It's going to be soundproof.
You're going to soundproof us houses and all.
Look, it's only in the planning stage. I mean, it'll all be discussed.
Not by us, it won't.
No, not by the people who are going to have to live with it.
Ah, well, he's got to live with it. He's got to live with it. Do you hear them complaining?
Oh, no, of course not.
I think you might find there are other people who will, though.
Oh, come on, Emily. We're going to make a wine bar and disco. We're not going to put cruise missiles in there.
No, and if it hadn't been for Ken finding out, none of us would have ever known anything about it, would we?
Anyway, there's no news from planning committee yet.
Oh. You can't say the same for the future round here.
Oh, dear, you started without me.
Aye, and we'll finish without you, no.
I'm not cut out for scrubbing floors.
Aye, you're not. Well, go and see who's trying to break through our front door, will you?
Hey, I'm not dressed.
But I dare say they are. Go on.
Oh, honestly.
Do you know, I never thought anybody could down my nerves like she did.
Oh, you'll be all right once you move down here and settle down.
And wait!
Oh, that's you, is it?
It sounds like everything.
It's a roll of carpet. I think it's for you.
Oh, I say. Oh, smashing.
Best quality Axminster.
Oh, I'll bet.
Where did you get that from?
Got it, my mate of mine, in the carpet trade. And a fraction of the market price, and that's the open air market.
Eddie, I said I wanted good stuff.
This is good stuff. Well, it's fairly good anyway. Look, there's no sense in getting carpet if it won't fit the house when we get one, is there?
Well, none that I can see anyway.
Oh, all right, then let's have a look at it.
There. See, it'll match the, well, it'll do for the time being anyway.
Go on, then.
Great.
Hey, it's a long time since a fella bought me a carpet.
Hey, I've got something else and all.
What?
You like it?
What?
2 chairs, dining room chairs.
Oh, Eddie, we said we were going to buy everything together.
I haven't bought these. No, they're superfluous to requirements, you know.
Oh, you mean all second-hand stuff you picked up on your bin round? No, I'm not having them, Eddie. I don't care what you say, I'm not.
Afternoon, Mrs. Walker.
I'm well aware what time of day it is, dear.
Oh, of course, yeah. Talking about time.
Were we?
No, I just wondered, did you notice what time Fred got in last night? I mean, did he disturb you again?
No, dear, I'm glad to say he was very considerate. Do you know he came in just a few minutes after it closed?
Here, Bessie.
What?
Fred Face had an early night last night.
I bet it weren't of any of his choosing.
Well, we want someone taking off us rates, won't we? I mean, what with the noise and the car parking and all that.
Well, there's nothing definite yet, Hilda, is there?
It'll be too late when there is, won't it?
170, please, love.
Right, there we are. Thank you.
Cheers, Ken.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers from me and all. But I'll tell you something else. Stan's not too pleased with the idea.
Why, is he not keen on disco dancing, then?
Well, not at the top of his own street, no. And he doesn't see why other folks should be, neither.
Try it now. Try it, go on. Oh, that flaming thing.
Did you get anywhere nice last night? Another early morning job, Rick?
What's to do with you? Come on.
I seen her again this Maureen.
She's coming in tonight, Maureen.
Look, what's to do with you two? Can't I have any private life at all? Can't I walk through that flipping door without being questioned by you two?
Poor Fred.
Oh, the
flaming thing.
He doesn't seem right happy somehow.
Well, I'll be going then. But listen, what time are those people coming round to your house?
Why?
Because I want to know, that's why.
6 o'clock.
Oh, 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
Right, I'll see you then.
Oh, no.
Probably.
See, we've got some folks coming to the call with our house, have you?
Oh, aye, but not at time she thinks.
Why not?
They're coming this afternoon, aren't they? Don't want her around, do I? Think bad at fixing and fitting. Never sell it then, would I?
Well, now, is everybody having a pleasant Easter?
Lovely, thank you, Mrs. Watt. We've even managed to get Tracy away to her mates for a couple of days.
Oh, that's a real holiday.
Yeah, well, we might as well enjoy a bit of peace and quiet while we can, seeing as it's not going to last much longer around here.
Why did you say that, Mrs. Ogden?
Oh, have you not heard that, Mrs. Walker?
Right, well, I'll be off. See you.
Bye, bye.
What haven't I heard? Well, that there's going to be discotheques and winos and cars and all sorts all around these streets. Oh, you'll not get a wink of sleep, especially with you being at the end here.
Yeah.
Only me!
You know, everybody that comes in this house shouts it's only me. One of these days, a burglar will walk in here and shout it's only me, and nobody will take a blind bit of notice.
You want to stick that on the wall with a hook? Saves your arm getting tired.
Oh, remember that.
Hey, you know them chairs you weren't sure about?
Weren't sure.
Well, do you think you'd like to have a look at them to see if you want to make up your mind?
Eddie, I told you I wanted new.
Of course you did. But these have hardly been sat on. Yeah, look. Untouched by human derrieres.
I see. Chairs that have never been sat on.
Yeah, well, you see, the people at Adam, their religion said they had to sit on the floor.
Oh.
So what did they buy chairs for if they had to sit on the floor?
Well, when they bought them, they were Protestants, and then they got converted.
Oh,
Where did he get lost?
This is likely, isn't it?
It's all happening in here today, isn't it?
Hey, Suze, I don't suppose you got a use for a couple of chairs, have you?
Oh, these?
Yeah, because it looks like I'm going to have to chuck them on the fire, you know.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't mind. I mean, once she's moved her bed out, they'll fit in, won't they, Elsie?
Hey, give us a chance, Eddie. I haven't said definite yet, have I?
Oh, I'm sorry. I got the impression that you were
Yeah, but
interested.
that was before I saw them, wasn't it?
They're very nice, these are.
And I would like them.
Yeah.
Sorry, Suze. Looks like they're spoken for.
It doesn't worry me, you know.
I don't know who's the daftest in this house. I really don't.
Oh, hello. Mr. and Mrs. Cheetham, is it?
Yes.
That's right.
Oh, come in, then, come in.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, this is the hall, is this? And, well, it's obvious, isn't it? Front room. Shall we go to the living room? Hey, might as well start theirs anywhere, eh?
Oh, thanks very much.
Come on, then, in you come. Here we are. Living room.
Oh, it's very nice.
Oh, I dare say you can get it nicer. I've been living on my own for a month or two, so I haven't that same incentive, you see.
No, I suppose not.
How many PowerPoints?
You what?
PowerPoints in this room?
Oh, plugs. I've one there, I've one under there, and there's one for telly.
Oh, you have pigeons in your backyard.
Oh, I have a dozen out there. Why, do you like pigeons?
Oh, I used to, yeah. I had an uncle that kept them. Used to let me help him with him.
And it's central heating.
Right, it's not high.
There's one radiator in this room.
I had my grandson living up to a few months back. He used to help me with him, but well, he went to Australia with his dad.
Oh.
Ah, well.
Shall we move on then?
Yeah, aye. Front room, hey? After you, love.
All right, thank you.
We've got 4 PowerPoints in this room.
Have I?
Yeah.
Well, it can't be that, can it? I never used it.
Ken, you've got visitors. Come in, ladies. Sit yourselves down. It's not sitting upon anywhere. Yes, anywhere, maybe.
We all get together. Yes. Been a bit surprised.
Good afternoon, ladies. Good afternoon.
Bet you weren't expecting us, were you?
I can't honestly say I was, Hilda, no.
They're a deputation.
Ah.
Do you mind if I smoke, love? No, carry on. There's an ashtray there. You know Mrs. Harper, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Of course he does. I remember him from school. room.
Oh, well, that's going back a bit.
Right, well, put the kettle on.
Well, we don't want to put you to any trouble. Oh, well, I wouldn't say no to a cuppa if there's one going.
Right.
You must feel as though you're being invaded.
I hope we're not stopping you from doing any work.
Day off.
Oh, I know, but somehow I always think that men have work to do, whether they're on holiday or not.
Ah, because you've never been wed, that's why. Well, now, I think we should come to order, ladies, because after all, we have come here with a purpose.
We have.
And that's to put our feelings in front of Ken and ask for his advice.
Advice about what?
Well, first, let me say that we're not just speaking for ourselves. There are a great many people who feel as we do.
Yeah, we want this disco business stopping. Tell them to go and do their carryings on somewhere else. I mean, this is a respectable street and we don't want them.
Thank you, Mrs. Ogden.
Oh, we need someone who can put our case.
I live practically next door to that warehouse. I mean, there must be something we can do, surely.
Well, I'm sure there is, yes.
But surely, Ken, you can't be in favour of this awful development.
No. No, it'll be a pain in the neck, but I just wonder what you think I can do. I mean, you ladies are more than capable of standing up for yourselves.
Well, we are, and then again we're not.
It's just knowing what to do, like
Yes.
who we should go and talk to at the town hall or anywhere else.
We need someone who knows the procedures involved. I mean, if we don't know those, we can't even start.
Yeah, and you can't rely on councillors nowadays, can you? I mean, we all know that.
Ken, do you feel it's unwise to you become involved because you're employed by the council?
Well, I think we can leave them to worry about that. No, I'll help you all I can, why not? If we don't want this blessed disco, and it would seem that most of us don't, then it's up to us to make sure that we don't get it.
Well, I think that's everything.
I think it's really nice and homely, I do.
Ah, well, I haven't quite got it as I'd like to, you know, because, well, I haven't been here long enough, you see.
Well, how long have you been here exactly?
Oh, not quite 9 months.
Isn't that a bit soon to be moving again?
Well, I've got these dicks to go to, you see, so...
There's no other reason. I mean, you haven't had trouble with your neighbours, anything like that?
Brian!
Well, I have to ask.
Oh, no, there's no like that.
He said he's moving because his grandson's left.
Come in. No, you couldn't wish for better neighbours than I've got round here. You know, it's one reason I'll be sorry to be leaving for, is that?
Oh.
Next door. They're all right, are they?
Oh, either side. That side, Mrs. Tanner. A very respectable lady, you know, church-going, and this side, Fairclough's, well, I've never had a wrong word with them since the day I moved in.
So, we're against it on 3 counts. The noise it's going to make.
Yes.
The fact that there'll be cars lining every street.
Else they'll put down double yellows and we'll have that eyesore too.
Yes. And then there's the late hours that it's going to keep. You know, people leaving at 2 a.m., all that sort of thing.
That'd be like living in the same street with Sodom and Gomorrah.
And the first thing I'm going to do is to have a word with Alf Roberts, see what he knows about it.
Oh, he knows all about it.
Yeah, there'll be a few backhanders going round with something like this.
Mrs. Ogden, I do hope that you are not casting any aspersions in the direction of Mr. Roberts, who has served this community faithfully for many years.
I'm casting now.
Yeah, well, I think we should give him the benefit of the doubt until we've heard what he's got to say, anyway.
Yes.
Have you not been evacuated down here or something?
No, it's a meeting. It's about that new disco they're trying to open in Rosamond Street.
Oh, I've heard about that. Well, I can't see that wrong with it myself.
Oh, surely, Mr. Tatlock. I mean, what about all the noise it's going to make?
You what?
Yes, the general inconvenience.
Oh, well, the only inconvenience it's causing me is you lot being here.
Would you like my chair, Mr.
Take a chair. Come and sit yourself down. Come on.
No, it's all right. I've got a room of my own that you go to.
Actually, I think we should all be going. We don't want to have to stay our well.
Don't let Uncle Albert drive you out.
No, we've said all we came to say.
No, mate.
I did. Very much.
Well, let's hope it served a purpose as well.
Oh, that as well, yes.
Good.
Thanks for
Okay,
the tea,
bye.
Deirdre.
Bye-bye. Bye, ladies. Bye.
Well, looks as if you got yourself a job.
It looks like it, yeah.
And, would I be right in why I think you're not keen on it?
Yeah.
Mike Baldwin. You think he'll see it as personal? You trying to get back at him?
Well, he's bound to, isn't he?
Well, he'd be wrong then, wouldn't he? I mean, that's not why you're doing it.
No. No, I'd be against turning that warehouse into a disco, no matter who was behind it.
Well, then?
I'd just rather it wasn't Baldwin, that's all.
Hey, how's that then?
I'm not sure whether I would rather have her over there.
You can have it any way you want as long as you don't want it back upstairs.
Can't leave it where it is.
Now, come here.
I've still got loads to do.
Come and sit down, have a rest, you've earned it. Come on.
Hey, I've just realised why you were so keen for me to come in here.
All right.
Well, when I was upstairs, it wasn't so easy to come in and say, hello, Elsie, I'm just going up to see Marion, was it?
I think Elsie would come up with me if I had.
But now that I'm downstairs.
No problem. Instead of being outside the chippy, we can be in here, doors closed, nobody the wiser. What?
Somebody's just come in.
Well, it'd be Elsie or Susie.
They've gone into the living room.
Well, they would do, they live here. Now come here, never mind what they're doing.
But they could have come in here, couldn't they? Anybody could. They've all got to go past that door.
And there's no lock on the door.
No.
So what we need is a bolt, right? Never mind, the shops are shut. I will get us one bolt.
Hey, you don't think Elsie will mind, do you? I mean, it is her door.
It'll add to the value of the property.
All right, hold your horses. Oh, Ken.
Promise I don't want to buy anything.
Yeah, well, come on in before somebody arrives that does. Do you know, I think folk around here either can't read or think I'm joking when I say I'm closed. Anyway, come on through.
Well, it's not exactly a social visit.
Oh, nothing wrong with Deirdre, is there?
No. Except that, like me and a lot of other people, she's not very happy about this idea to turn the Rosamond Street warehouse into some kind of disco.
Ah.
And since you're our local councillor...
Yeah, well...
besides which, I believe that you've known about it for longer than most of us, anyway.
Well, Mike Baldwin did have a word with me, as a matter of fact.
More than just a word, from what I hear.
Yeah, well, he wanted to know what I thought the local reaction would be, you know, that sort of thing.
Good, well, you'll be able to tell him then, won't you? It's against it. Dead against it.
Just hold on a minute, Ken. Not everybody thinks that way, you know.
No?
No, there's some people think it might be a good thing. It could be beneficial.
Len Fairclough, for example.
I think you'll find he's all for it.
Yeah, but I'm sure he will. He's going to make money out of it, isn't he? He's going to be working on the conversion.
Yeah, well, I think that's
there'll be a lot of people for it who can see something in it for themselves, but I take it was a good night out that Baldwin treated you to.
But what's that supposed to mean?
Just what I was wondering.
Well, he's not got me in my pocket, if that's what you're insinuating.
I'm very glad to hear it.
Listen, there's bigger interest than him involved in this. He was just sorting a couple of things out, that's all. Anyway, he's got as much right to come and talk to me about it as you have.
And so what did you tell him?
What?
Oh, when he took you out and asked for your opinion, what did you tell him?
Well, I told him I thought I couldn't see anything against it. I mean, that was my honest opinion, and that's what I told him.
Yes, I suppose you could say there wasn't any local opposition then.
There wasn't?
No, of course there wasn't. It was a well-kept secret, wasn't it? But now that the cat is out of the bag, let me assure you that there is opposition, and a hell of a lot of it.
Oh, right.
So, are you going to represent us on this or not?
Well, I still have my own opinion, you know.
Oh, sure.
Look, I think it would be a good thing. I mean, I honestly do.
So you're not going to represent us then?
Well, no. I mean, not to oppose him, no.
Thank you.
What a surprise. Come in.
I thought I'd come and help you get the place ship-shape before they come.
All right, very good on you.
Hey, you'll have to get a move on with your tea so we can get pots washed and dried before they come.
No need.
What do you mean, no need? We know you keep this place like a tip, but you don't want them to.
They came this afternoon. They've gone to think about they're coming back tomorrow.
Did you know they were coming this afternoon? Did you tell me wrong time on purpose?
Look, I don't want to row about it. They've been and they've gone, and that's all there is to it.
What do you think I'd said to him, eh?
Oh, note.
I know it's your house. Well, you were Bob's. I can't say no if you've a mind to sell it.
No, but you'd like to, wouldn't you? And I know why. You can't stand thought of me moving in with Alice Kirby, can you? Even it's all above board. I know you.
You don't.
You'd rather I couldn't sell this house, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't. Shall I tell you why? Because while you've got this house, there's a chance, just a chance, that Bob and our Craig will come back. But if you let it go, we'll never see him again, either of us.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
I thought of nothing else.
Oh, sit down, have a cup of tea.
Oh, it's you coming. We're having a bit of a celebration. You wouldn't say no to a drink, would you?
Well, actually,
Yes, she's in there. Go in. I'll get you a can.
Hey, well done, our kid.
Thanks.
And here, there's the finishing touch.
What?
1 bolt, 6 screws, second-hand screwdriver. Give me 2 minutes, I'll have this place watertight.
Here we are. And don't say I'll never give you an out.
Tar else.
Well, here we are. And in a minute, I think you're going to have a visit from a little waif and stray.
Oh, this is where you've all got to then, is it?
Yeah, what did I tell you?
Come in if you like. Oh, ta.
Hey, bye. I don't think this room has had so many people in it since our Linda and Dennis were at home.
What's that? Oh, it's just something Eddie bought for me.
Only I wasn't expecting the gathering of the clans, you know.
Well, I'm going to give you a toast. God bless this room and her what's going to live in it.
Cheers, Elsie.
Cheers, love.
Cheers, Else.
Yes,
A pint of bitter and a lager, please.
Okay, my love.
Evening.
Did you get to see Alf Roberts then?
I did, Hilda, yes.
We've been to see E.T. as well.
Who's he? Is he on council?
No, it's a film, Hilda. We've been to the pictures.
Oh, that thing with the long neck.
That's 86, please, love. Thank you.
What about him with the short neck then, Alf Roberts?
Well, he wasn't very impressed by our arguments, Hilda.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh. Well, what do we do now then?
Oh, we're not beaten yet, Hilda, don't worry. I'll buy a long short.